right now, as you're watching this, your brain is doing something fascinating. It's calculated whether you're going to be part of that 0.1% who actually change their lives, or the 99.9% who just consume a content and just stay where they are. I read something the other day and that really caught me off guard. A simple question that really stuck with me. The question was, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I'm about to do today? I know what you're thinking. To some of you guys, it sounds a little bit shallow. It sounds a little bit simple, right? Like you heard this question hundreds of times and the answer is kind of like, it's kind of like a simple for you guys. It's like, I already know the answer. I don't even need to think about it. Well, that's a question Steve Jobs asked himself every single morning. Now, you don't have to be a big fan of him to think about this question. But here's an undeniable truth. He was really good at getting things done. And that's undeniable. While I was learning more about how he stayed so productive, I found some interesting patterns in the way he worked, and that got me curious, and I wanted to know what exactly was he doing differently. So I dug a bit deeper, and what I found was a simple and powerful system that every single one of us can follow. Number one, he started his day with clarity on what matters most. You see, while most people start their day while drowning into their inboxes, you want to do something radically different. You're going to spend the first 10 minutes of your day or a night before, like 10 minutes before you go to bed, write down your top 3 most important outcome of the day. Again, not task, outcome. You want to write down the top 3 most important outcome of that day. The top 3 most important outcome that you want to accomplish in that day. So for example, instead of writing email, which is a task, you write resolve 3 client issues so that we can move forward with the project. Or instead of writing write content, you write publish a content that will give us 10 new high quality lead by the end of the week. Or instead of writing work on the landing page, you write improve conversion rate by 5% on the new product page. You see the difference? Your brain craves clarity, but most of us give it chaos. And this one habit changes everything when it comes to productivity. Number 2, eliminate non-essentials. Every time you say yes to something unimportant, you actually say no to something that truly matters. And both you and I know that your energy, focus, and time are limited. And distractions are everywhere. Like, you cannot deny it. It's in your phone, it's around you, it's in your people that hang around with you every single day. Like, it's every single place. Like, you can name it, list it all, man. It's everywhere. That's why Warren Buffett created this powerful method. Whenever he wants to eliminate any non-essential, he writes down his top 25 goals and then circle the top 5 that are actually important and then intentionally avoid the other 20. As simple as that. You know, he would just write down the top 25 goal he has, circle the 5 most important one of them, and then just ignore the rest 20. He just like, you know what, those are not important. And it's not because they aren't good. It's because they're a dangerous distraction from what matters most. And they automatically become his avoid at all costs list. Number 3, protect deep work time. Listen, here's what separates high performance from all of us. They treat focus like a muscle. They know that 1 hour of deep uninterrupted work create more value than 8 hours of fragmented attention. And so focus is a muscle. It's something that most of us kind of have it, but we don't use it because we're not in that situation that we need to use it because we feel that we got all this time and we can do it maybe in the next 20 years. Why to break it to you? Like, time is limited, man. We all know it. The time and energy and the focus that you have is all limited. And if you don't train that muscle, you will lose it. Just like how you lose any muscle in your body if you don't train it. So block your time for deep work, guard it, and defend it like your future depends on it. Because that's where the real breakthrough happens. Number 4, surround yourself with A players. Your income, your habit, your mindset, they are all the average of 5 people you spend the most time with or compare yourself to. And I'm pretty sure you heard about this, somewhere on the internet before, and this is not just a motivational fluff. It's a real psychology. Let me ask you this. Have you ever noticed when you're constantly in a certain environment, all of a sudden you start thinking, speaking, and even acting just like them without you even realizing it? Like, it's happening on a subconscious level and you don't even know whether or not you're copying them. You just know that you're in that environment and all of a sudden you are just thinking, speaking, behaving, and even acting just like them subconsciously. Have you ever been in that scenario before? That's neuroscience. Because your brain has mirror neurons that literally copy the attitude, the behavior, and the standard of those nearby. So if you're constantly around people who play small, make excuses or maybe even settle for less, guess what? You will too. Now I want you to reverse it. Put yourself in a room with people who think bigger, move faster, and they're actually raising the bar. And I promise you, your game will rise automatically without you even realizing it. Just how you, become a person who plays small or, trying to settle for less by hanging around with people or compare yourself with people who are having that same attitude, the same mindset, and the same behavior. Number 5, simplify decision making. You see, every decision you make costs mental energy. That's why smartest leaders ruthlessly simplify the daily choices. Steve Jobs wore the same outfit every single day. Some people eat the same healthy breakfast every single day. And some have the same morning routine every single day. Why, you might ask? To conserve their mental energy for what actually matters. It's a protection from a decision fatigue. So how do you apply it? Automate the small stuff. Everything that is small and you're doing it repetitively, it is not something that is really matter to the top 3 outcome that you want to achieve in that day. Just automate it. For example, batch similar tasks on the same day of the week, or set a fixed time blocks for your key routines. Now, here's the psychological reality check. Right now, you just learned something that can change everything. Your brain is flooded with possibilities right now. But in the next 3 minutes, when you scroll to the next video, dopamine will fade and you will be back to your old pattern. The 0.1% don't just consume, they implement it immediately. They don't wait for Monday, they don't wait for tomorrow. They act while the fire is hot. So here's a moment of truth. Are you going to be a part of the 99.9% who found this interesting, or the 0.1% who paused this video right now and write down which of these 5 steps they are going to implement today?